Have you ever felt a burden so heavy you thought you might break under its weight? And what if I told you that the key to erasing that weight isn't found in isolation, but in the most unexpected connections? And in this video, we'll explore how sharing our stories transforms personal grief into collective solace, revealing a peace you may not have thought possible. And grief can feel like an intensely private storm. Even surrounded by people, it's possible to feel utterly alone, like no one could possibly understand the depth of your sorrow. I remember sitting in my own grief, feeling like I was walking through an empty room, invisible in my pain. And have you ever felt that way? The silent struggle is real, and it's heavy. But something incredible happens when you hear someone else say, "Me too." The relief of knowing that your feelings are not strange, not abnormal, not shameful. It's like stumbling onto an oasis in the desert. And that's the power of shared pain. When we recognize ourselves in another's story, the loneliness begins to lift. And stories are more than words, they're bridges. And when we share our grief, you build a path for someone else to step onto. And when you listen without judgment, you offer healing in its purest form. I've seen this in support groups, in conversations with friends, even in quiet exchanges with strangers. Community is a balm for grief, and shared stories are what bind us together. 2 Corinthians 1:4 says, "He comforts us in all our troubles so that we can comfort those in any trouble with the comfort we ourselves receive from God." And here's the truth. Grief never fully disappears. The burden doesn't just vanish, but when it's shared, it becomes lighter. And through connection, we gain perspective, learning coping strategies, insights, or even simple reassurances from others who have walked this road before us. And there's a ripple effect. When you share your own story, you give someone else the courage to share theirs. And in that moment, both hearts find peace. So how can we begin? Seek out safe spaces, support groups, online communities, or trusted friends who understand the loss. Practice the courage to speak. Your voice, your story matters more than you realize. Be willing to listen. And sometimes the greatest gift we can offer is our presence and compassion. The power of human connection reminds us that we are never truly alone, not in grief, not in sorrow, and not in life. I'm Angela Frazier, and I carry Logan's light with me every day as I walk through grief. And I want you to know this. Your story is powerful. It can be the bridge that connects your pain to someone else's healing. And when we share, we remind each other that grief is not a solitary road. It's one we can walk together with God beside us. Romans 12:15 says, "Mourn with those who mourn." This is the call of community and the way we walk each other home. And if this video spoke to you, share your loved one's name or even part of your story in the comments. Let's build a community of shared healing. And get your free devotional journal, Beauty in the Valley, inspired by Logan's journey home, at the link below. With love always, Angela and Logan. Bye.